Hi, I'm Sean Posey for Homeplate. We're here in Strongsville, Ohio at the South Park Mall, and we're going to be going to Ticknors Men's Store to talk about tailoring, fit, and trends in contemporary menswear.
So we're a local-owned chain of stores. We have 8 stores. 5 of them are in Ohio. We have 2 in North Carolina and 1 in Atlanta. And what kind of differentiates us from the other stores in the mall is the way we care for each client that walks through the door. We don't view as making a sale. We look at making a client for life, someone that if we ask the right questions, we talk about fit, we talk about style, we talk about where they go in their lives on a daily basis so that we can pull the right clothing, not only for fit, but color, usability, all those things that matter when a guy comes into a tailored clothing store to get fit. What really separates us is at our on-site tailor shop. So every one of our stores has a tailor shop on-site. So we have the ability not only to do a rush if you came in and needed a suit to wear this evening, we have the ability to do that. But what that really benefits a client is the communication between salesperson and tailor. So when we pin something on you or we mark things and we want things done, we have a day-to-day constant relationship with that tailor that not only do they know what we mean by take this in, do that, but if they have any questions or whatever, a lot of companies, if you go to a department store, you have to go get something else tailored, you're sending it to a third party, outsourcing, those types of things. So not only the rush capability, but a piece of clothing, nobody's perfect off the rack. There's many different bodies I've put into a 42 rag, a 44 rag. It's all about the tweaks and knowing and seeing something laying on somebody's body to help it drape properly and give them that proper silhouette.
What is the importance of, especially with the suit, having it tailored, having it made, for your particular, as you mentioned, for your body, for your form, because there's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing for every different man?
Sure. So like we were discussing before, anybody, you walk into someplace and there might be 1 out of 100 guys that could literally walk in and put something on where it is the perfect fit. And we do have that happen. I can look it over 10 different times and be like, I want to change something and I can't. But for the other 99 guys, there's at least a little tweak, a sleeve of that. When a guy enters the business world or when he puts on that first tailored suit for the first time, I beg him to actually try it once. And that's why get gentlemen of old, in our society, the business world used to put on a shirt and tie in every realm of business. That's not the case anymore. In fact, our business changed over the last 24 years since we've been in business. About a decade ago, we've gone to a lot more of our store carrying that business casual guy. Now, we still feel it's important to have those looks tailored as well so that they fit properly. Obviously, the modern look in today's day and age is really thin, really slimmed down. I don't know how long that'll be around. I like what I call a modern look, which will taper down a leg or do things a little bit differently, but not quite skin tight look, because I think that could go away in a few years. Been around long enough to see trends come and go as they were, just like a pleat in the pant. It's now a flat front pant, and that just gives a guy a better silhouette. That first custom or first tailored suit for a gentleman, not only how he looks on the outside, but how a guy feels. I can't tell you how many times a guy, after we've done our fitting, and they come back in to try their suit, and they put it on and it's perfect. The smile, how they feel on the inside. And that matters when you're going out in that business world. If you've got something on, it looks like you got dad's old suit on or something, you feel like that. You're not as confident when you're talking to that CEO or that sales call you go on, or when you're interviewing something, doing the news. So when you look good and you know it fits you right, you feel good, and therefore you probably interact better in your business life, your personal life, whatever it is. So That's very important to us. Sport coats have become a lot bigger in our world or in men's fashion than the actual suit because of the versatility of a sport coat. I would say, even myself personally, I have about a half a dozen suits, but I probably have 20 some sport coats in my wardrobe because of what I can do with them. I can put on a dress pant and I can put on a jean. So depending on who I'm seeing, where I'm going, what I'm doing, I can take one jacket and I have a ton of versatility out of it. In today's world, as you know, modern day and age, cell phone, I want it now, quicker. I want to pack lighter. I don't want it to wrinkle. So they've come out with fabrics and or fits that you can take one coat on a weekend and use it for a wedding, a rehearsal dinner, and to go out with your buddies that night before or whatever. And it will fit all three very well. So it's all about talking and interviewing the right guy and just making sure that where he goes, he has the right pieces and feels confident in wearing them. And then again, we'll go back to, and also making sure they fit you great. Because if they fit you great, then you feel great.